Good morning, guys. Okay, so I just kind of slapped on a quick face because today is the Santa's workshop at my kids' school. Basically, they get to go in and go shopping for Christmas presents for their family. My son forgot his envelope with his money and stuff in it, so I am on my way to run this into him. It is just about 8 o'clock. And up since 4 after 6, 10 after 6, 5 after 6, one of those two, 3, whatever. A little late start for me. Not usually up quite that late. I'm usually up between 5 and 5:30, so you know, a little different. But I had to throw myself together really, really fast because I needed to get in here. Because he does go down to Santa's workshop around 9 o'clock this morning, so I need to make sure I get him his money. I'm still currently fighting with my money issues at the moment. It's supposed to be paid Monday. They've been holding it till Tuesday. Didn't get paid Tuesday. Didn't get paid yesterday. And thus far, I have not seen anything this morning. Granted, I don't think they technically open banks until 8:30, so I won't know till after then. But I'm not counting on it. I don't know what's going on. So we're going to have to look into that because I need to do my Christmas shopping. And right now, that's not happening. So, anyway, kiddos leave me tonight to go with their dad till Tuesday. Today's Thursday, so I hate this time of the month, like I said in last night's video. I don't know. Just because it's once a month they're gone, but that once a month always sucks. Whoa. Okay. There's ambulances. Oh my lord. There's an accident. That was craziness. Did not see that coming. I'm just talking away to y'all, and all of a sudden I see a whole bunch of flashing lights. It scared the heart out of me. I live in a really small little country town. We have, I think, maybe 2 to 3 police officers, and technically, in the part of town that I'm in, which is a different township, these police officers actually don't even patrol out there, because they're technically not part of our township, even though we're in the same, like, town, I guess you would call it. Yeah, so anyway, we have the state police out with us, and that's what they had there was state cops, so don't know what's going on. I'll have to check it back out on the way back through, hopefully, because I was so not paying attention, as you can see. I was just rambling on. I'm still rambling on. I don't know why. Alright, guys, I will check back in a little bit once I get back home and get myself around, because I am going away with my mom today. I'm going to go do some grocery shopping, at least get that done. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I am back home. I am about to take all of this off because, like I said, I kind of just threw some stuff on to run into his school. I'm about to jump in the shower, get my hair done, and get my makeup done, and we'll be back. So yeah, just wanted to check in real quick, let you know what's going on. I'm gonna try to come back on when I do my makeup. We'll see. I know. Trying to include it more, especially during the Vlogmas. It's just, things have been so crazy, and it's so hectic, and yeah, everyday recording is, like, unbelievably crazy. I did not realize how much work this was. And I need to finish taking off my nails because I want to do something new, so something Christmassy. Alright, I will check back in a little bit, guys. Hi, guys. So it is late. I am actually exhausted right now. But I did need to finish out this video and apologize for not vlogging so much today. But we're gonna kind of talk, and this is a bit of a sensitive subject, so if anyone, I guess I want to give is just kind of a trigger warning. I've talked about my anxiety and my depression, and that my daughter also suffers from these things. And last year, she had gone through a really dark time. Things just accumulated on her, and the pressure got to her, and we just kind of went through it. And today, you guys saw earlier in the vlog, I had to drive to drop some things off, and I was talking about the ambulances and stuff that we saw. That was at the house of my daughter's school friend. She's, I believe, 13. And she's no longer here. I can't imagine how her mother feels. No, I can, but I can't at the same time, because I could put myself in that place, but to actually really know has to be a whole other thing in itself. So today was a rough one. A very, very long conversation with both my kids tonight, just to kind of talk with them about it, as I mean, the school did suggest that we do. But as I was talking to my daughter, she did kind of tell me that some people actually had heard her say over the last few weeks that she no longer wanted to be here. And being at that age, I could see them not really understanding, or maybe even taking it serious. But it is so, so, so important that us as parents, as people, talk to our kids about these issues, and that honestly, just treating people kindly and nicely, or anything like that, could change someone's whole life, very literally. I mean, if only one person had said something, maybe this whole thing would have turned out differently. I'm trying really hard not to cry. It's very heartbreaking to think about, to know, to anything. I mean, the statistics of the age range of suicides are crazy. And I just think it's so, so important that we all think about that. We have no idea what is going on in someone's life. Or maybe we do. Kids see their peers being bullied, and a lot of times they don't stand up for them or do something, because they live in the fear of it being turned on them. And I completely understand that. I went through hell and back in high school. But I think it is very, very important that we do talk to our kids about this, so that they do know that when someone says anything that makes you think they're that unhappy, that they seek an adult, that they tell somebody, because it could be the difference. It could absolutely have turned everything around. So that's the only reason really today I haven't vlogged much. That and myself, I was going through some things today. I had some calls that had to be made, and everything is just a mess with certain things right now. But we're not going to get into all that because it's not important. And honestly, I know I don't have that many followers, but even having this platform and the chance that somebody who may need this sees it, please understand, it all will change. I remember being stuck in I just don't want to be here anymore. I'm so tired of people being so mean. It would just be easier because it's never going to get better. But in the long run, it does. And I'm glad that I did stick that out, obviously. But it's difficult. It is difficult, especially at that age. I mean, you don't see that way out. You don't see the change. I want any of you to know, if you are having these type of thoughts, or you are feeling like you are not good enough or not loved enough, or not, you are loved. Absolutely. And I promise you that. And my daughter saw firsthand today what I told her after her thing that happened last year. That it is crazy because in your mind at the time, you really think nobody would care if you were gone. That's the mindset you're in. And in reality, people who barely knew you were hurt. I mean, she told me that so many of the students had really no relationship with this young lady and were in tears today. Of course they were. It was a child. But the point is that it's not the way you think. There are so many people who will care. Your family will care. Those people who might not have been so nice to you will care. And it's sad that they don't see that what they are doing is wrong and can really do damage. But they are a child, and they themselves, I don't think, truly understand what they're doing. Now, the older they get, of course that changes. And some people are just mean. But there is always going to be better, and you were put here for a purpose and a reason. And that's not a mistake. Don't give up. And if you're watching my video, I'm here. You can find my Instagram handle, which is the same as it is on here, so it's pretty simple. Send me a DM. I will talk with you, because even if I can't physically be there, if I can't even really give you much advice, what I will tell you is you are loved and you would absolutely be missed, and that things will get better. And it may sound like you're not going to ever believe anybody who says that, because I know I didn't. But I will tell you, and I'm telling you coming from someone who has been through it, it does change, it does get better, and honestly, it makes you a whole different person. And the biggest thing to remember is they don't define you. They don't even know you. These are people that you see for a few hours out of your day. They have no idea about your home life. They have no idea about what is going on in your head or how you're feeling. So if you are feeling that way, talk to someone, anyone, or call any of the hotline numbers. There are several, and I will actually list some of the numbers in my description box just for the simple fact of in case it is necessary for anyone who's watching this. But just know you're not alone, because there are a lot of us out there. There are many of us who have gone through those similar experiences, those honest to God heartbreaks and hurts and pain, and feeling like you're not good enough, feeling like you're not pretty enough, you're not smart enough, you're not loved enough. There's all of these things. But don't give up. Please don't give up, because it is not going to make anything better. One thing I had learned later than I would have liked, I guess, because maybe I would have seen things a tad bit different to the people who weren't so nice to me. Hurt people hurt people. Those people who are bullying you are doing so because they themselves are hurt. They themselves feel as if they have been bullied, or feel like they were not good enough. And it's not an excuse. It's truly not. But it is a better way for you to see the situation, the same as we want to ask them to. They don't know what's going on in your head and in your life and in, all these things, but you don't know their story either. And as much as I would have loved to just lash out back at these people or try to find a way to make them hurt like they hurt me, I'm proud that I stuck to who I am. And that's because that's how it was my purpose. I know what I was made to be. I know how my heart was made. And I'm not a vicious person. I'm not ever an intentionally cruel or mean person. I genuinely look for the good in everyone. I do not listen to warnings or rumors or anything like that. I like to make up my own mind about people. And I also like to give people the chance to change, because they do. And when I say it gets better, my example is every single person who ever treated me bad when I was in school has since either apologized or become friends with me since that point. Because they changed, they grew up, they realized that what they did wasn't nice, it wasn't funny, it wasn't fun. It was hurtful, and it was cruel, and it was mean, and it can truly hurt people. That saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me, that's not true. Your words hold so much power over people. So whether you're the person watching this being hurt, or you're the person watching this who hurts people, hear me when I say that. A 13-year-old girl took her life because she was being bullied and had nobody who stuck up for that. And she's not here now. Words have power, and they have consequences. So just think before you speak. All in all, just be a kind, decent person. It's not hard. And so what if you're not part of the cool kids group? If being cool means that you have to hurt someone else and put someone else down, is that the person you really want to be? Because I don't think it is. I think too many times kids are so afraid to go against their friends, or even just the people who do that, because they don't want to become the one being bullied. I get it. I do. I absolutely get it. But you need to look inside of you and figure out what you want to be, who you want to be. What do you want to be remembered for? All of those things. Alright, I don't want to keep rambling, and I definitely don't want to be crying anymore. Not in love with my eye look today, guys. But I slapped it on pretty quick because I did have to go get some groceries tonight, and I just didn't feel like doing all of it after the day that we had and having to have such serious conversation with my kids tonight. I mean, my son just knew her from school, basically, and being, that it was a friend of his sister's. And he himself was very hurt. I mean, it's a situation that it will break your heart, because no child deserves that much pain, so much pain that they honestly feel like they can't be here anymore. I'll never understand. I just won't. I won't understand how people don't see how simple it is and how little it takes to just be nice. To just care about whether or not what you're doing or saying is hurting someone. Okay, guys. I keep saying, okay, we're gonna stop. But, I just thought this was really important. And like I said, I know I don't have a lot of followers. It's fine. I really don't care. I love what I do on here. I love those of you who do show up. It is what it is. Followers or no followers, I'm still on a platform that potentially could be there for others. And I can't, in good conscience, not speak up and say something, because it's not just something that happens in high schools. I mean, we see it all the time. Even on here with influencers, and drama between them, and keyboard bullies who sit behind their computer screen and comment nasty things on influencers' videos. I mean, for what, guys? Why? If you don't like the person, just don't watch. You don't have to be nasty. Like, it blows my mind. And half of you are adults. Grow up. Is it that hard? I mean, it really isn't. I know it isn't. And this is coming from someone who was bullied. And I'm telling you, I believe you can change. And I honestly don't think anybody technically wants to be that way and be that person. You're hurting. For whatever reason, you're hurting. And that's okay. But your hurt should not have to become someone else's hurt. Just things to think about, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to go clean off the space, go to bed, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I do work, but I do plan to vlog. Hopefully, more tomorrow. Like I said, some things just came up yesterday at work, so it wasn't like I just didn't have the ability. But I'm just gonna go and make sure that I am 1000% checking on my kids. I just want, if you're a parent watching this, just hug them. Just hug them and let them know that they are loved. Let them know that they can talk to you, that you care, that don't tell them to get over it. Don't tell them to suck it up. That's not going to be helpful. I can promise you that. It's not. And I know how that end of the stick feels. and you're the person that should love them 100% and always want to fix things for them. Granted, you can't fix it, but don't make it worse. Just tell them it's okay. Tell them you're here. I'll listen to you. We can talk. If they need help, you get them help. I mean, it's really that simple, but hug your kids. Be very, very, very grateful that they're still here, because I definitely am. I'm grateful my daughter is here and my son, and I am grateful that my daughter had an amazing, caring group of friends who didn't blow off those warning signs and ignore her, because I would hate to think of being in the same situation that this young girl's mom is in, had someone not done something for my child. And I just hope that these parents all take the time to talk to their kids and just tell them, listen, anytime you hear someone even make an inference of saying they don't want to be here anymore, take it seriously. They're not, yes, some people use things for attention, but don't take that risk. If it's for attention, then oh well, let it be, and they still get help. Because if that's the case, then they still need help, obviously, because it's not something that you use to get attention. Otherwise, though, just be there. Just be kind and stand up for those who can't stand up for themselves, because sometimes that happens. One of my favorite quotes is, all it takes for evil to succeed is for man to do nothing. Don't do nothing. Do what you know is right. Because even if they don't accept you and you do become that other end of that bullying, now you have a friend in it. Now you're not alone in it. And I can tell you from that experience, even having one good friend can do so much to help you. All right, you guys, I'm going to get off here and go to bed. And I just want to say thank you for watching, because I know that this was not my typical video. Granted, none of them have been lately, because I mean, we're doing Vlogmas and it's a hectic week. But I had to say something. I had to speak on this because it has been very heavy on my heart today. It has been very scary just to think about where we were last year, and that this could have been my situation. I can't. So I just wanted to talk to you guys and kind of just let it be known. I don't care if I have 500 people who end up seeing this video somewhere down the line and start DMing me. I will do anything I can to help, whether it just be simply giving you resources and telling you you are not alone and it is not okay, but it will be. Then I've done everything that I've ever wanted to, and I don't want anyone to feel alone. I don't want anyone to think that they are alone, because you're really not. Alright, you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, I would love for you to hit that like button. It's a free way that you can help me out. If you didn't like the video, dislike it. It's cool, because it still helps me out. And if you like my videos and you want to stick around and become part of our family, then I would love to have you. And all you gotta do is hit that subscribe button, tap the notification bell and make sure it says all so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Guys, I want you to have a great night. I'm hoping I get this up. I really am, because this one was important and I want to get back on track for my days. So I love you all, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of this week, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.